Hello again, YouTube. Still at the house. Probably my last video for today. And I'm talking about friendship. Friendship. My job is a prophet. Like it's be a lot of things. The Most High can just come to me and be like, I want you to talk about this. He won't tell me what I gotta say, like a lot of times. He'll give me ideas, but he won't tell me what he'd just say, I want you to talk about this. And the two topics that I talked about today, I talked about watching your kids. Like people want to get mad at God, but it's really, sometimes it's really, you could have did things differently. Watch your kids. Stop, and I want to say this to white people, Midwestern especially, it's very segregated. And if that's what you want, then you got a right to that. That's fine. Like that's fine. Like I don't like all these. I don't trust all these black people either. Like I don't hate my own color, my own group. We in this struggle together, and some of us. And some of us are hybrid. They are somewhere else. And so I get it. I don't trust them either. But where y'all messing up is you blindly judging people based on outward appearance. That's number one. Number two, you don't believe that this stuff can happen in your time. And that's why your kids be getting bullied all across the USA. And in the Midwest, you have like Iowa, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Illinois, Indianapolis. You have like a lot of cities that are almost all Caucasian people. And things still happen in those cities. People get bullied. People unfortunately delete themselves, cancel themselves. And that's why I want to talk about this thing called friends today. And if need be, show this to your kids. Show this to your kids. You have to learn how to be comfortable and have just as much fun by yourself. By yourself. You have to learn that. You have to learn how to enjoy yourself. Play video games by yourself. If you play online and you talk to people online, you trying to be friends with them and stuff, just understand that those are video games. That's online. And sometimes online, those are some of the worst people. You have predators online. You have sociopaths online. You have psychopaths online. You don't believe that? Play Call of Duty. Play Uncharted. Play the shooter games. Listen how they talk to each other. You don't believe it. Now, should you be taking to heart the things those people say? Of course not. Of course not. I want to talk about this. I titled this, You Have Few or No Friends. Why? I want to give you some reasons. Most of it is not you. In fact, I will venture to say that if you're not a sociopath, a psychopath, even if you're socially awkward, that's not going to stop you from having friends. I'm going to show you what's stopping people from having friends. I'm going to show you. The Most High wanted me to talk about this. The last video went kind of long. Talked about watching your kids. That's especially important when your kids don't got friends, because they will target them. They will target them. See, I grew up as a kid even. As a kid, like I had whole basketball leagues, fake players. We had these 3 baskets in the kitchen. The chain baskets that you hang up, and I was shooting on them. And I had whole basketball leagues, and I was playing for both teams. I had wrestling leagues, a magic care. I played by myself a lot, even though I grew up with a lot of kids and had a lot of friends. For some reason, even as a youngster, close relationships with my cousins back then, but I still was comfortable by myself. And that's what you youngsters need to understand now. You have to be able to be comfortable by yourself. Never take to heart, especially the negative things people say. Never take it to heart. There's a lot of reasons why. You don't know what misery they got going in their life. They could be trying to make you miserable. But anyway, let's begin. I have to write some stuff down. We'll try to wrap this up in like 3 or 4 minutes. The first reason why people have few or no friends is social media. Social media ruined dating. It ruined friendships. It ruined relationships with your family, everything, period. Some people act like they don't know you. They act like they can't talk. They act like they can't like. They act like they can't respond. This is social media. I'm not going to say I hate Facebook, but I don't like it. Like, I don't like Facebook. And it's many reasons, because it's people that I knew for many, many years that, judging by how they act on Facebook, you would think they got a problem with me or something. And I know y'all be thinking the same thing. Like, you'll put a real sophisticated, good post, and you'd be like, yeah, that was good. No likes. 1 or 2 likes. Don't take it to heart. Just understand that these people are becoming fleshly robots. They're being programmed by the TV, by the internet, by social media. This is what the main reason why marriage is risky. Social media. Man, my fingernails dirty. I hope y'all ain't see that. I wash my hands. So, social media really should be called anti-social media. It's not you. It's the programming / brainwash. Next, number 2, people are too evil. Now, let me just go to something. Let me go real quick. I got a Bible in front of me. People are too evil. They're too evil to be a good friend. You'll end up fighting them. You'll end up, a lot of people you just can't be friends with. They're too guarded or they're too evil. Now let's go to 2 Timothy. You'll try to be friends with this dude. You come home early one day, he banging out your wife. And both of them, like, sometimes neither one of them should be there. Neither one of them should be there. People are too evil for relationships / friendships in most cases. So in 2 Timothy, I think it's 2 Timothy. Make sure. 2 Timothy. Yes, 2 Timothy chapter 3. But know this, that in the last days, perilous times will come. Now, you do realize that even if this ain't the last days per se, if we leading up to it, we're going to start seeing what's going to take place. It says, for men will be lovers of themselves, what we call narcissism, lovers of money, boasters, proud, blasphemers. Blasphemer, oh man, they ain't no God, man. You crazy, man. Blasphemers. Disobedient to parents. Your parents, sometimes you do everything for your kids. Your kids still don't do what you say. They want everything, but they don't do what you say. Why? Because we in the last days. Oh, I saw him hit his son with a belt. I'm calling the cops. But somebody be stealing your car. I'm saying all of that. Man, you are. Ooh, some of y'all, man. But unthankful. You do stuff for them. They don't care what you did. They don't care what you did for them. Unholy. Won't read the Bible. You're always trying to tell somebody something, but you won't even read the Bible. These are the reasons why you don't have friends. And it goes hand in hand. Unloving, unforgiving, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, despisers of good. You can't even talk about certain stuff on YouTube. And it's not to say it's the people on YouTube, shout out to YouTube, but it's just saying traitors, headstrong, haughty, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but denying its power. You know, people that they always in the Bible. Always in the Bible, but the Bible ain't in them. They in the Bible like this, turning pages. It ain't in there. Ain't changed a bit. And from such people turn away. For of this sort are those who creep into households and make captive of gullible women, loaded down with sins, led away by various lusts to get a high value man, various lusts to be validated, various lusts to get attention. Some do, that's why some people be feasting on y'all. That's how some of y'all body counts get high. And that's why some of y'all ain't got no friend. Some of y'all had a friend, but you slept with her husband. Now she don't want to deal with you no more. Or you slept with his wife. Now he don't want to deal with you no more. And he shouldn't. So number 2, people are too evil. Number 3, people are too selfish. I just read it to you. And the reason why I read that is for you to see, like, here's the reason. It's not unusual for you to, I was in Walgreens, I heard the little girl was talking about her friends, and her mother was like, that's good, you got friends, that's good. The guy behind the counter said, I don't have any friends. She said, I don't either. I mean, that's how it is. It's not you usually. As long as you are sound-minded, as long as you don't have anything like no weird stuff going on, and if you don't have friends, it's not you, it's them. It's these people. They don't know how to be friends. They be on these smartphones, the social media, too much. They like robots. What? Remember war games? Shall we play a game? Remember the computer? How you gonna be friends with a computer? How you gonna be friends with a computer? People are too selfish to be friends. Too selfish. They car break down. They looking at you like, man, he cool, man. You know, I maybe he a friend. Then they car break down. You won't even go give them a ride. So now they ain't even looking at you as no friend no more. People too selfish. Too selfish to call each other. Too selfish to text each other, man, what you got going, man? Man, or too selfish, somebody invite you to something. Sometimes you should go. Sometimes you should go. Number 4, trials and tribulations of life. Some people is just too broke down. They going through too much. They've been through too much. So now they either got their guard up too high, or now they just isolating themselves from the world. If you had a breakup, you got this, whatever, don't take it out on everybody else. Them people want you not to have no friends. One person, 2 people, 3 people did something to you, and you judging the whole world by what them 3 people did to you. Have enough strength to know who to cut out and when to cut them out and who to give a chance. So, trial and tribulation. Most people have placed themselves in a survival mindset. Next, toxic people. Toxic people, car thieves, robbers, burglars, people that just be gossiping all the time, people getting you in trouble at work, messy people. Is why people have few or no friends. Some people just be like, man, forget these people. Toxic people have made many want to stick to themselves, and the few people that are not toxic. So some people you ain't going to be able to get in their circle because they ain't going to trust you, even though you might be good for their circle. It's just a lot of other stuff that led to this with some. Next, the world has negatively changed too much. Anybody that's telling you like the Bible is bad is evil, dumb, it's satanic. the Bible ain't gonna ruin the world. The Bible would actually make the world better. The Bible would take down the crime rate. It would take down a lot of the suicide rate. It'll take down a lot of the negativity in the world. But the devil got her people that really running stuff. So they want chaos. Remember, the devil comes, steal, kill, and destroy. They want the chaos, so they don't want friendship. They want the opposite of everything good. They don't want friendship. They want beef. They want people to battle and be and strife, have strife. That's why I say number one was social media. Last but not least, being at home can be very peaceful and comfortable, relaxing. So sometimes people be at home, they don't really be thinking about making friends. They be watching Netflix. You can be on YouTube. You can be playing board games with your kids. You can be playing video games. A lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that people be doing where they be like, it ain't like when we in the 80s, growing up in the 80s where we went outside, we wrestling, we watch wrestling, we go outside. I used to put my friends in the torture rack. Like Lex Luger was my favorite. I put him up in that torture rack, had them all. We go play basketball. We used to have apple fight. It's not, the world ain't the same. Now it's social media. Oh, I'm cooking. Like, oh, you say anything sophisticated, people look at it. Block. So these are the reasons, and I'm gonna close. Number one, social media. Number two, people are too evil. Number three, people are too selfish. Number four, the trials and tribulations of life. Some people, like I know a person, good guy, liked the guy, man. He's good guy. But he lost both of his parents when he was young. So, he function. He's a functioning guy. He don't need people, which is a good way to be. But sometimes it'd be people that could be your friends. You could have a lifelong friendship, and you just be like pushing away, or you be like this. Number five, toxic people. Number six, the world has changed negatively too much. Number seven, being at home is comfortable, man. It's just comfortable, man. As long as the people in your house are peaceful and y'all all on one accord, it's comfortable. And that's why people they don't be thinking about making friends. The only main people who think about making friends is young people. When you get my age, you be like, it'd be easier to make friends, but it don't matter. Like it don't matter. Like it don't, like when I was in Texas, it was like just plenty of people, cool, calling me, let's go here. Listen. It was like here, I grew up here. I got friends here. It's kind of different, but I guess the honorable mention would be the environment sometimes is not conducive to friendship. But people have few or no friends. These are some of the reasons. It does not matter. Don't worry about it. Enjoy your life. And parents, if your kids are getting bullied, if the kids messing with them, embarrassing them, take them out of that school. Give them a fresh start at another school. And if it happens, I don't care. It keep happening, keep changing. And if it keep changing, well, you're getting tired of it, you might have to homeschool. Virtual school. Don't let your kids not be able to enjoy life as some punk at their school or some little thought at their school messing with your daughters and stuff. Don't allow that stuff. And if you had a job where they don't talk to you, but the job pay good, who cares? Who cares? Sometimes it don't matter. But if you had a job and they all nice and friendly, hey, maybe you should go to one of their little events or something. What would it hurt? It's okay to have friends. Just you gotta watch the friends you have. As long as they don't try to get you into no D-rugs or get you in trouble or you are always fighting. Like when we grew up, man, we used to have brawls with other people in the neighborhood, in the bars. Like somebody say something to one of us in the bar, everybody be on notice. Like, but don't think it's strange if you don't have any friends or you have few friends. Just keep living your life, enjoying life. Don't take to heart nothing that's gonna hurt you or hurt your feelings. If it hurts your feelings, but it's gonna make you better as a person, accept it. But if it hurts your feelings because this person got their own issue and they trying to bring you down, belittle you, don't let that stuff get in. Guard it. But thanks for watching.